What in the hell? Is there a movie with a hurricane named Milton in it that starts in the Gulf of Mexico and heads towards Florida? Yes, the 2008 movie called Category 6 Day of Destruction. In the film, a massive hurricane named Milton forms in the Gulf of Mexico and heads towards Florida. The movie is a disaster film that depicts the devastating effects of a storm as well as the challenges faced by the people trying to survive. What in the hell? Is this true, y'all? What the?
Hi guys, welcome back to our channel. In case you're new here, my name is Maren.
And I'm Maureen.
Right. So guys, before we start, I want to put this disclaimer out there. This video is strictly for entertainment purposes only, and we encourage you to draw your own conclusions, right?
Right. And with the hurricane just about to happen, you know, there are different types of people on TikTok. And the ones we're going to be focusing on today specifically are the conspiracy theories.
Right. And guys, they have wild suggestions of what, they're suggesting that, or they may be alluding to the fact that
although the hurricane was going to happen either ways, someone that has the power that be is tweaking this hurricane to have the magnitude that it wasn't supposed to be having, even though it was coming. But what are we talking about, guys? Let's watch these videos and then we come back and talk about it.
Right. Kindly remember to subscribe if it's your first time here. Also, let us know your opinion on this episode. Let's watch and then we come back.
Something that is very difficult for people to conceptualize, but is imperative for people to understand what is going on in the world right now, is that two things can be true at the same time. In fact, multiple things can be true at the same time. Some people are saying the government is creating these natural disasters, and others are saying, no, this is the ancestors and nature seeking restitution. So which is it? It's both at the same time. And of course, you're going to have people say, how can that be? How can it be the case that the government is creating natural disasters and at the same time, nature and the ancestors are seeking restitution? Well, I'll put it like this. Nature is doing what nature has always done. However, disasters are not a part of nature.
Like, what the actual fuck is going on? So we have one Category 4 hurricane, destroys a bunch of shit. We got a Category 5 now coming in. 8.3 earthquake, supposedly, undetermined, unfact-checked. And then I'm seeing videos now of a volcano in Iceland. The things are going off, the alarms are going off because it's erupting. Then I'm seeing videos of all of these people who are trying to evacuate because of Hurricane Milton, that their cars are not starting. Like there's a battery issue, or like the fob just won't work, like the electrical system in the cars is not working. And I've seen multiple videos about that. So, like, what the fuck is going on? Like, I know that I've been talking about shit going even more sideways than it isn't before. And but like, this is intense. Like, I don't get on here and scroll that often anymore. Yet, I'm seeing all of these, like, major catastrophic events happening at once. And then you've got the Supreme Court coming back and, like, solidifying Texas's abortion ban. So basically, like, if you're pregnant, it's just like, fuck your life, right? Just fuck your life. Like, so much shit is going on right now, and it's fucking wild. And this is like an unprecedented historical time to be alive. So I guess this is me documenting, but also, what the fuck? I need you all to please be safe out there, as safe as you can. This is crazy. I love you all.
So we got aliens. We got aliens coming towards Earth in a fucking fleet. I kid you not. Look this shit up. Wyoming is on fire. Elks are running for their goddamn lives. That shit is spreading fast as fuck. We got Milton showing up today and tomorrow. And we're praying for everybody in Florida. For the ones that couldn't evacuate and for the ones that could but refused to. We got a fucking doomsday clock saying in 4 years, if we don't change climate change, the whole fucking world is going to be over. We got false prophets telling us, oh, we're wrong for feeding the hungry and feeding people. We should be putting our money in tithes. Don't the fucking government pay y'all? Don't y'all get money from the government? Don't y'all get tax returns? Mariah, where the fuck you at? I'm done. I'm done with this year. We need Mariah right now. Because the world is fucking insane. AI's getting faces and shit. They unaliving themselves because they realize that all they're here to do is work. They don't even want to be on fucking Earth anymore. You can't eat none of the fucking food anymore here. Everything is bad for you. Everything is being fucking recalled. At this point, come take me. I'm ready. I'm ready. Just take me now. But you gotta bring my cat and a dog.
As I have once stated, and as I will continue to maintain, at an individual level, the vessel is the body. But at a collective level, the vessel is the earth. This vessel is both neutral and reactive, meaning its goal is to always remain at homeostasis, which is balance. And when it gets out of balance, meaning the conscious thing within the vessel creates something that leads to imbalance, that vessel purges its system to do everything to get itself back to balance. That said, the goal of the earth purging its system to bring itself back to homeostasis is not to destroy itself. And again, this is something that people struggle to understand on a conceptual level. But you are part of the earth. From dust you came, and to dust you shall return. In the same way, at an individual level, when you get food poisoning, when you get the flu, your body will get a fever. You'll start throwing up. You'll be sweating and you'll think, oh, my body hates me. No, it doesn't. Your body is neutral and reactive. It is simply reacting to what you, the conscious being within the vessel, has done in the vessel. However, the goal is to bring you back to balance, not to kill you and destroy you. The reports that we are receiving from the mainstream media and the government are socio-political implications that have nothing to do with nature. For example, when your government prints money but is unable to give the victims of a storm more than $750 despite the fact that they pay taxes to ensure that this bitch keeps running, that is a socio-political implication. That is a failure by your government, not a failure of nature, not nature hating you. That is your government, an institution, a principality failing to do the job you hired it to do. People losing their lives, people being unable to safely evacuate their cities, people not having the resources like water and food to ensure their safety and health in this time. That is a failure of your government. That is a socio-political implication. That is the American government taking nature and exacerbating a problem to make you believe it's nature's fault. The powers that be don't have the power to create because they are not creative. They cannot ascend to the higher consciousness that allows you to move upon the face of the waters to create. Therefore, they rely on your creativity to create, which is why relying on them to be your heroes that save the day, counterintuitive, oxymoronic, stupid, because they don't want you to have what you need. They want the world to fall into all-out anarchy. They want the purge. They want war and chaos, because if it happens, then Babylon's whore, America, falls. And that is what they want, because their entire goal is a one world order. It's a new world order. Entering into the age of Aquarius. They want a one system government, which is the goal of globalism. They're never going to give you what you need. They are the principality. They are who we are fighting against. It's not nature's fault. Nature is just doing her job.
So guys, welcome back. Let us know what you think about this episode on the comment section. And to be honest, a lot of what these speakers are talking about on this video, I can see this happening, you know.
You can't really blame them for going so far as to think whatever it is they're thinking. Because when you're so used to the government not putting you as its citizens first, honestly, these are the extremes that people go to.
Right. I can remember when the floods were hitting East Africa. So we live in Kenya, right? So when the floods we were experiencing flooding situations in Kenya during the heavy
this year.
Exactly.
Even Dubai experienced the floodings.
And in Dubai, we all know it was a consequence of the cloud seeding. Yeah, that was happening in Dubai, right? So in Kenya, when we were experiencing the heavy flooding, you know, we kind of
realize a lot of dams this year busted,
and a lot
more
of
than the usual busting dams. A big number of dams busted, until other people were even speculating that of course it was just speculations, right? The government had a hand in all these dams busting,
right,
because they wanted to somehow clear settlements from those areas. And then you guys, when you put these scenarios together with the fact that the powers that be are trying to
control
the population and create a one world order, because when the hurricanes happened in Carolina, the Helene hurricanes, people are saying that maybe people that wanted to procure contracts to mine in Carolina, they were the ones who are behind this flooding in Carolina, and Helene being that strong. Of course, that's why we say there are a lot of people on TikTok, and most of them are different.
Right. Guys, you let us know what you think about this whole scenario, right? But we live in very dangerous times. Like, literally, nothing could shock me right now. Everything happening could be premeditated. And guys, when we normally tell you that the best place to express reality is through a movie, and you look at the movies that have been coming out of Hollywood, okay?
Yeah, these movies, most of you, especially the one from Simpsons, and then also the one that has been talked here about, the one that calls itself, what did they say it's called? So these movies, when you look at them, a lot of people are saying that these movies usually predict what is going to happen. But if you ask me to be quite honest with it, these are not predictions. These are people telling you what they are going to do to you. Or if they were supposed to be just movies for entertainment, some mad scientist usually looks at these movies and says, I can tweak these clouds here and there and make it look like this certain movie predicted this certain event.
Yeah, anyway, guys, personally, that is my take on it. I do believe that much as there are things that are happening naturally, there are things that are happening beyond what our own eyes can see. And my question is to the powers that be, or to those people who feel like how much
how much of wealth do you need for you to say enough is enough?
Exactly.
How much of the wealth do you need for you to say enough is enough? Because even here, this guy who was talking of the movie called Day of Destruction, he says in this movie, and I've googled it right now, it's an action movie that was released in 2004, so that's a long way back. Yeah, so it was released in 2004, and as per this guy's research, he says that he says that even in this movie, the hurricane was called Hurricane Milton. So with all these things coming to light, and also in this movie, he says Hurricane Milton its magnitude was so heavy that it couldn't be categorized as category 5. It was also categorized as a possible category 6. And with all these events happening, you just ask yourself, who is messing with everybody? Of course, you know who they are, but who is messing with everybody? Sometimes Marina usually just wish to God to reveal these people so that the mass can know who they're dealing with and go for them person to person.
But at the end of the day, what I say is nobody can play God. You understand?
Exactly.
Nobody
and no one
you can manipulate
forever.
clouds you can cloud seed and manipulate them to rain.
You can manipulate human beings.
Exactly. You can manipulate deserts to start growing grass and food. But what God made in its true natural state,
form,
I feel like he'll always restore it to its true natural form, Right. And another thing I'm saying is, no one, at the end of the day, no one can play God, no one can imitate God, and no one can become God. If the very famous Satanist who everybody knows about his story, right?
He was called Anton and his other comrades.
If this is the same type of man who lived his life literally showcasing how God is not real.
The devil was to be glorified and how God was not real.
Exactly, but in his deathbed, he
cast out the devil himself.
Right.
Well, he danced with the devil, and the devil
showed him.
The devil showed him the truth. And then something very funny about the devil, he doesn't like to share his kingdom. Exactly. He likes to rule over his kingdom.
Right. So if he himself lived in the ways that pleased, you know, the devil. And on his deathbed, he was like, I've done a lot of things in my life.
And he acknowledged God as the one true God.
Right.
Even,
casting out the devil.
Yes, casting out the devils. Also, these powers that be and their mad scientists, all of them, I do believe everybody has
their end. And before you close your eyes, you will
know it is God himself who has massaged you with his glory.
Right. And you will really see the repercussions of, because you know, I do believe that when these big people are benefiting, when they are profiting, like it really does not matter how many people have to be deleted or unalived,
so long as they get their cut of the profit.
Right. But we are not saying that anything of this nature happened.
We are just saying it's speculation, and we are reacting on those speculations.
Right. For entertainment purposes only, guys. Let us know what you think about this episode. All right. Leave us a comment on the comment section. Also consider subscribing. You can share this video with anybody you think it might help.
And as we always say, when we reach 50,000 subscribers, we're going to be having our first live.
Right.
Our first live.
Let's catch you on our next episode.